Lakad mo, Toton!
Normally.
Anti-Mage is pre-farming on the top lane, getting very close to his ring of health. Once you get that, you don't care too much about Venomancer at all, especially because it's a position 5 mag, starting with the boots of speed. They might actually swap things around, give priority to mag in this game so that he can get to mid lane. Chessie, he'll drop.
Oh, we diving onto tier 1 and the shockwave misses. Level 2 Dragon Slave there from the Lina.
Again, with the poison sting, but the ring of regen and ring of health plus regeneration coming from the tower will be enough for AM to sustain in this lane. And Magnus does not give you any kill threat, at least not on AM.
Well, they try on the Undying. RMN just pops a quick decay and TPs away. GH getting bashed up mid as Chessie's chased by Wee. One Mango is ready here for the Lina. He's trying to keep going for this, and the Light Strike Array, no, it's the Dragon Slave that secures it. Misery charges forward. GH, what's he got? Arctic Burn and nothing much else, so the trade will be there. Little collapse.
Interesting.
From 5
Misery
men.
only got 200 gold for that kill.
Oh, wow. And Mind Control might be in a little bit of trouble bottom. Cutting Creep Wave. Ace is going to come in to try and find him. He's still got 500 HP. Maybe Pylai Die can cut him off at the staircase as MC stuck around for a Creep Wave too many. Entangling Claws are there, and Zeus will secure the kill, while top lane RMN dropping also. Misery and Zibe almost found Miracle. 100 HP left on that anti-mage, but it is coming out, in fact. So Waters Bear on the courier, and look at how Team NIGMA are moving. They know Lone Druid is pretty much the win condition here for 5 men, so they're going to gather up around him. Light Strike Array, Laguna Blade, everything you've got. We pretty much solo kills the Lone Druid as they might think about pressuring the tier 1 bottom as anti-mage top. Charged up, there's the bash. Hitting him with the stuns, but he blinks back. And he looks perfectly fine. We with another rotation. We just moving from lane to lane, finding the stun, and Misery. He's just about done. RMN has to retreat as the skewer blocks the advance, but Chessie is the one to get the only kill from that top lane with a long-range global ulti.
Where Lone Druid will get the Mask of Madness, possibly a Desolator, or maybe MKB as the next item. And you have Venomancer, who's farming nicely. And it's 4 points in Plague Wards. Curse used.
And Wee's coming in. He's going to be able to get the Dragon Slave and just a couple of right clicks. Light Strike Array is there to secure the kill. And Team NIGMA, it feels like they're kind of frantically moving around the map, but...
Put some pressure. Venomancer now going for Spirit Vessel. I think they definitely need that item. Like, there's a bunch of heal coming out from Soul Rip and Vibrant's Cold Embrace.
Yeah, it would be a great pickup for him.
You'll set up on mid.
Yeah, they stopped the charge coming in, and now the Winter's Curse. Chessie stunned up, but they've got the Nether Strike. The Cold Embrace comes, but the magic damage is overwhelming. Now the Undying's on the run as the Stampede ends, and Lone Druid sends his bear forth, a couple of hits. In comes Misery as well, but the charge in. RMN's about to drop, and so will GH. 5 men starting to run over Team NIGMA, bringing the numbers into that mid lane, forcing them to fight around Alina again, who is very fragile right now. Yeah, they desperately need it. They can have Undying pretty much front line for them, try and bait stuff to start these fights, but Centaur needs to be that surprise initiation coming in from
Mind
the fog.
Control, he's dead.
MC's about to die. They've got charge on him, so they see exactly where he's heading. Chessie just gives him the punches, and Roshan opens up. 5 men are into the pit. This has been really snappy, decisive maneuvering from 5 men.
But the problem is your position 4s and 5s have not very maneuverable heroes, and you can't create that much space for AM.
The panel was saying that 5 men have done a great job in recent weeks especially, changing that farm distribution and priority of itemization. As Misery just going to go for, casual blade mail, giving much more of that net worth as Ace is just demolished by his own bear. 1 Winter's Curse and he dies. Trying to send it forward as the Yule's up will stop any skewer RP play. The Light Strike Array in onto Pylai Die and he's gone. Now Ace trying to get into true form, dodging out with a Savage Roar. Zibe gets a good ulti down as Wee's forced to turn and run. But Ace is losing his life slowly but surely, and the AM stops his TP. Glimmer capable by a bit of space, but Zibe is also trapped in behind the tier 2.
And now
a 3 for 3. On to Misery we go, but he'll charge out of danger.
This is such a crucial Winter's Curse coming out from GH. Sibe, as he said that we need to call him.
I can't believe someone called him Cheeb. I really want to know who that caster is as well. When he said some caster called him Cheeb, I'm thinking, what? Thunder God's Wrath helps them get a kill on GH. As Team NIGMA, they were grouping up down bottom. Solar up there keeps RMN a little healthier, but the charge arrives onto mind control. RMN's dropping very low. In comes the rest of 5 men, and they've cleared up a double kill for Chessie. Both supports down, and another strike's there. Mind control just pummeled into the ground. 16-9, and a 6k lead here. Putting 5 men in a really good stead just to keep this momentum going. Misery just asserting dominance. The charge into the bash. Force Miracle to blink all the way up to top. Wee is lurking, blinking, stunning, killing. Lone Druid yules up into the air now, but look at Wee, he's dying! Mind control's arrived with a blink stomp, but the backstab comes in. Another strike. It's going to be trying to stun up Miracle as that Spirit Breaker just 1v1s the AM. AM's not winning that fight. A great RP comes in from Pylai Die, the empowered Spirit Breaker. That's where the damage is going to come from. Now RMN is backstabbed by Zibe. Ace is still making his escape as Mind Control hiding away in the trees. That play,
when the game
though...
started, Zeus is getting too much. Like, he's just a recipe away from Refresher. 2 ultis, 2 Nimbus, Nimbai.
They found Mind Control, hey? Clumsy net. Can they trap him inside the Nimbus? They don't even need to. Thunder God's Wrath. Again, super long range and getting that Chessie Zeus even closer for the Lone Druid bag. Give them a little bit of added lockdown, which they are lacking. Zeus is being eyed up now by NIGMA, though. Chessie showing on the map. Blink, stun as Mind Control makes his move in. Stampeding forward, but missing the Light Strike array. Chessie, though, doesn't really have a way to escape. Miracle's there to secure the kill, and the Wicked 6 streak, giving a lot of money to Miracle's Anti-Mage. Spirit Bear has the Imp Claw. Lone Druid Hero has the Ring of Aquila, sharing out these neutral items very effectively. As Magnus Venno, they're moving down bottom. Nimbus forces out the Manta style. Even with Wee having that, 3-1 start, now 3-2-8, he hasn't found himself any additional kills. His net worth is suffering as he now dips behind the Venomancer, and Anti-Mage isn't at the top of the board. That is the biggest factor here for NIGMA as they do stampede. Anti-Mage still hiding in the trees. Mind Control and GH trying to blink away, but Misery has that charge forward, keeping eyes on the target, and Centaur is going to get slowed down and just damaged over time, little by little, by the Venomancer and the Spirit Breaker. While AM clears up the bottom tier 2, sorry, and he's baiting with an illusion. Look at that, they're charging an illusion. Got ya!
Now Mag was ready to RP.
He sure
realized there's no way this is real AM.
Wee and Miracle looking to get out of danger.
I feel like NIGMA
Abyssal Blade
didn't want to take a fight at all this game.
Oh, is he going to get out of here? Thunder God's Wrath, not enough, but the second Nimbus. Refresher Orb shown off, and RMN has walked into the middle of this disgusting fight. Throws his tombstone down. That's going to be free gold as 5 men clear up 2 kills and on the doorstep of the Dire team.
No, you're not giving chance of Intervibrant to land a good curse.
Tanking up the tower. Spreading wide. As Pylai Die jumped in. Anti-Mage makes that first move, but Pylai Die has the Gun the Cape to save him, and the charge arriving. Misery's in with the Clumsy Net on the AM. The Abyssal Blade catches GH. Wyvern's down. Forced to buy back as Mind Control leaps into action. TP straight to the front lines.
Scoring a bash on AM in a crucial situation because of the double hit.
That'll be huge.
It's gone.
And there's the jump onto the bear. Trying to bring it down, but it's tanky. Doesn't have any mana left, but it's going to rip through the barracks. Hot knife through butter this big old teddy bear. RMN pops his ulti, but in comes the Thunder God's Wrath. The charge forward as well towards GH, and they've blown up both supports. No buyback on the Winter Wyvern, so no Winter's Curse. And Dying buys back, and Mind Control blinks in. Misery stomped up, but he's so tanky. 3,000 HP on this Spirit Breaker with a Glimmer Cape and a Solar Crest on him. 5 men are running away with this game now.
I don't see NIGMA winning a team fight when there's no Wyvern. Like, there is no counterplay once they decide to go in, and AM, he needs to be careful. If he pops the Manta style right now, then he does not have a defensive duel. RMN gone.
And where is the anti-mage? He's in the fountain. He's hiding. The coward doesn't want to fight. He jumps forward now to try and take down the Zeus, but Weehar's already gone. No buyback on Lina, and it's AM against the world. He's bashed up and cleared out, and that's got to be game over. A double kill for Ace as 5 men sprint towards victory here in game 1. Ace Lone Druid breaking the losing streak and looking really good doing it.
Yeah, GG is called. I love how they executed their lineup. They were getting so many kills on Chessie. They itemized perfectly. Mask of Madness, going for the Deso. Like all the cheap items that comes online fast. Getting that Aghanim Scepter on Zeus, Venomancer with the earlier Glimmer Cape. We had a good start first 10-15 minutes of the game.
Misery with Tranquil Boots should be able to get himself a decent amount of experience.
GH forced the TP out on the bottom. Dive from Phoenix. Inspector.
And top lane, Maledict with the stun. Misery caught up in the cold snap. Zibbe's trying to turn a bit of damage back onto Wii. But Misery's going to pop here, it looks like. One more touch. He's going to try and tango up. There's no way he survives this. The final hit comes through, and RMN claims up that first blood for himself.
Kill threat, he's just 2 CS away from the chrono. There's a rotation from Witch Doctor. The problem is they don't know that he's gonna hit 6 right now. There's the chrono.
And he throws the chrono straight away. Phoenix gets caught out. Dreamcoil down, and they do silence up the void. The trade back is coming as long as they can get the final bit of damage, but the time walk out. Miracle still gonna get slowed down. The battle hung is there, and there's no escape for the void this time around as RMN tries to get a bit of damage onto Ace. The Maledict is gonna pop, and that's a good trade. 2 for 2, and all things considered, not too bad. Smoked up with RMN. They know that this really slow, sluggy hero, the Venomancer, is probably just going to be farming the camp off to the side. And Zibbe, I don't know if he needed the RP there, but it's going to definitely signal to the rest of 5 men that they shouldn't bother TPing to try and help. A good Dire Observer Ward up top spots the puck. There's Chessie coming in for some bounty runes. Falls back towards where Mind Control is, and even throws the Dreamcoil in on him. So these stacks, which are being made up by the Radiant team, are contested by the Magnus to dive in with a Supernova. But a Skewer away, and Pylai Die not able to keep them all stuck in place. The juke around the trees, and Jessie's dying to Death Ward. No phase shift means that the puck is gone. Now the turnaround onto RMN, it is the lowly Witch Doctor, which is traded back as Roshan killed off Mind Control, and Spectre with a Horn in. Not able to get anything more than just the RMN Witch Doctor. Getting ready for top now, though. 5 men realizing that the tempo creator for NIGMA is hiding under his top tier 1. Gets off an EMP and a cold snap onto Axe, and into the invis he goes, but he's been dusted up. So 5 men there, take down the Invoker. The reaction from NIGMA is going to come into a Supernova. Pilot Eyes there, setting it up beautifully. The Death Ward's launched out, but Chessie is jumped in aggressively. Death Ward finally killed off. A 2 for 2. As you do lose your Veno and your Axe, and maybe even a Phoenix here as Miracle's rotations arrived. Faceless Void with the Mask of Madness going to try and bash away at the Phoenix. Pilot Die, the first hit comes beautifully for Miracle. And he's also empowered to clear through the creep wave. But in the meanwhile, Ace gets free reign of that bottom lane, just continues farming away. And in fact, it's 5 men who smoke to try and make this move. Coil
on Void
with the Haunt, and they've silenced up the Void. He's in a lot of trouble here. Time Walk might come up in time, but no. The Death Ward's out and focusing on the Spectre, who has Maledict on her. And an RP there from Mind Control, going to drag her back with a Skewer into the midst of all the rest of NIGMA. So the POS1s trade their lives for each other. And now we're left with a bunch of heroes that don't have any spells left.
He wanted to go for Urn, but then decided to get Blade Mail into Blink. It's a lot of gold spent, you know. It's almost a full Urn already done, but your Venomancer said, like, I'm going Spirit Vessel.
Your Venomancer is getting jumped by the Void. And GH with a Stolen Sunray burns through that slimy Slugman. Miracle trying to lifesteal himself up through the Poison Over and the Gale as they find Axe, who was lurking around, and Puck is blinking forward, coiling too, and slaying the Void. At the very least, 5 men can count themselves a little lucky there that they do get the position 1 yet again. A bit of a Sunray from Pylai, but also the threat of Chessie was there. Miracle incredibly farmed with this Empower on him. 11,000 net worth. He is at the top of the board, but they jump into mid. The Dream Coil there on Witch Doctor. Missing out on Wii, though. Would have been a great jump if they found the Invoker, but the Death Ward there, and there's nothing to stop it. RMN just lets it go. Wild kill onto Zibe. As Chessie does finally get the cross kill. But 5 men feel like they're forcing things a little bit too much now. And NIGMA are just reacting, and they never get to play their own
This
game.
is dangerous.
Sunstrike in the
will
pit.
get it on times. Spectre will pick it up unless she gets bashed like 4 times in a row.
Oh, Misery's that bodyguard up on the front lines, and they jump with the puck as well. Just a Waning Rift and Orb away. The Cask is jumping, and the Chrono's onto 2. They do get a couple of good targets. Sunray is not going to do a whole hell of a lot as the skewer there will cancel it out, and NIGMA, they get 2 kills, but they don't stop Roshan from falling. Aegis, oh, yo. Aegis is on the floor inside Roche pit.
Ace did not pick it up.
Ace, hello?
I didn't even notice it.
Are they going to notice? Are they going to oh my god. Oh my fucking god. What?
There was no one here. Like, there was no one around the Roche pit that tried to go in. He just did not notice that he does not have Aegis.
Well, that is disastrous for 5 men right now. Giving Faceless Void a free Aegis. Chrono up in a minute and a half, but I don't think he cares. Straight onto Misery he goes. The Sunstrike misses, but who gives a damn? The Haunt comes out now as they dive onto Zibe. Faceless Void trying to go wild on it, but the Dream Coil holding back the Magnus and the Witch Doctor. And Spectre turns, facing off against this Mind Control who gets used up now. Stopping his tracks, and no skewer, so he's forced to RP. Supernova's there, so Miracle can't get into the fight, and the chase is on. 5 men are still doing it. They've got the damage, and they can keep on going if they want. Spectre gets cold snapped, and the puck blinks away. But Venomancer's come in. He's got a Gale forward onto Wii. They've clumsy netted him, and he's gone. NIGMA, even with that Aegis, still falling apart and crumbling to pieces.
What is going on in this game,
I
Gary?
don't know, Lacoste!
Faceless Void, Chronosphere, and the Cataclysm.
Oh, Void still has Aegis, so it's from when you pick it up.
Seems so, Gary. We were wrong.
Well,
you guys got you baited in chat, didn't you?
Yeah, it was
Aegis expired.
30 seconds it was on the floor.
Around 30 seconds to pick it up.
The dive in, highlight dive with the poison over onto Miracle. They know Aegis is gone, but with the Meteor Hammer not landing, they don't have a stun. Still trying to keep tabs on the Void, but he still redges away from the clumsy net. The 2-man coil, it arrives. It's good from Chessie if only they can jump in. And the coil, can they turn it around? GH trying to get it done. And 5 men struggling to finish anybody off. The Supernova finally comes and they've stopped the Miracle Void. He's dying and dropping low for the dunk. It doesn't work. Somehow he gets away with his life. We will finally fall as Miracle has got life still up on these creeps. GH is chased by Chessie. In comes the puck again. The blink to the high ground. GH is out of there, and RMN trying to retreat as well. Dagger following Miracle as he still holds on to Chrono. The blink call. Misery's in there. A great initiation now as this spin doctor just goes to work. The Chrono does nothing. NIGMA are falling apart. RMN's about to die to a Meteor Hammer. 5 men are about to 2-0 team NIGMA at this point.
Lifesteal coming out because of the item build that Spectre went for. Eye of Scotty, and there was also a Spirit Vessel on him, so it was like he didn't even have it.
Middle tower has fallen.
And they've got no buybacks, Lacoste. Your 19,000 net worth Faceless Void is dead for 40 seconds. They skewer and snap the coil under the tier 4s. The Spectre is stuck, but they need everything. RP's there. She's so damn tanky. Still has 11-1 charges. The man is still on 4 steps to get away. Ace is dead. The streak is gone. And an outplay will keep NIGMA in this game and in the tournament for now.
GH
Or the deny.
doing so much.
What is happening? He hits the Magnus twice and then lets him die to poison. What is going on? Dota 2 is a special video game. I'm enjoying every second of it. Oh my goodness gracious me. Miracle working on MKB. We scouting out Pylai Die and Misery. Gets the tornado onto the Phoenix and the Sunray from GH. Burning through Pylai Die, but a Supernova into the call. Blinking on GH now. The Sunstrike from Wii will chip away a little bit of HP. But they've also caught the Void. The Supernova landed. The stun is there. The Meteor Hammer comes. And the control from the Dream Coil actually onto both of them. Invoker and Void. They're in a lot of trouble. They bash the heal. Titanic's there and Miracle turns it around. NIGMA finally having something go their way, but the Haunt in from Ace. The Spectre arrives. It's the Pos 1 show now. But he's struggling to stick on targets. They need the all forward and some waning rift here. The Yule's up into the air. The Invoker sent skywards. The Cyclone comes.
Good
As the jump forward again. Jesse doesn't have any more stuns. Disabling Wii is a very difficult task as the slowed down Spectre can't give chase any further, but they've got what it takes. It's the Sunray from Twilight Die to finally bring the Invoker to his knees.
Ooh, Spell Prism found by both teams. I guess you give that one to Puck, lower the cooldown on the abilities. Miracle is in a good
into
spot.
the pit. Oh, the Chrono, he does get it, but only onto Misery. That's not ideal. The Cataclysm comes, but the Horn into the back. They're trying to focus down onto Invoker and the supporting cast. The RP lands on Ace. They stun up Div as well. The Maledict and Death Ward coming in toward the Spectre. They're focusing down Ace, but he's so damn tanky. The Maledict is surely going to pop him now, though, as RMN trades his life. Now back to Miracle. Silver edging and running forward. Gets used up. As Magnus being pummeled by the Veno and the Puck. We gonna get chased down as well, but no reveal to see that Invoker. And Faceless Void comes back in again. 2 for 2. But Void being alive gives NIGMA what feels like the advantage.
Without Spectre, they don't have enough damage to deal with the Faceless Void.
So they're gonna try and turn onto GH. They use up the Void and they're focusing the Rubik. All the way, yeah, the jaunt out. GH survives, Misery's down, Dibbe still standing his ground, trying to battle through, but GH taking so long to die, the gem is on the deck. And Puck will have no option but to try and run away. Get the gem and run away, get the gem and run away, he's broken.
With his life.
He has Waning Rift, he has Orb, he has Blink, the Blink away, now the Orb out, and he's safe and sound. Chessie's fine.
It's gonna be really hard for them to actually kill Miracle.
Really bloody hard. She's on Invoker as well. Now, Ace is just going in, trying to hunt the back lines, and the rest of his team are dealing with Void.
Yeah, the only defensive tool item that they have is Sunray and Force Staff on Venomancer. That's pretty much it. No Glimmer Capes.
Oh, the Yule's up. Stops the call. 5 men, I thought they could get him there. They're going to haunt for it, Dream Coil, and they do move forward, trying to pick off. With a Chrono there onto the Puck and the Cataclysm landing, but Eon Disc keeps Jesse safe and sound as the Supernova also utilized here. So Miracle's back in for round 2. Big ulti's down for 5 men. Chrono not ready, of course, for the Void, but he's got Aegis, he's got Satanic, he's just chasing into Misery. And now the RP. Mind Control landed onto the 2 targets they want. Venomancer is done for as well. Now Ace on the run out. Chessie trying to buy some time for his Spectre. Slowed down a little bit by the Ice Wall on the way through. Tornado up as well. And he's in a 1 versus 4. Ace, where are you going to go? You're being broken by the Silver Edge. Lifted up by GH. Chessie trying to come in, and they've stunned up Wii. That's a lot of damage, but he pops the G's. Heals back up to almost full. But Ace is broken once more, and Miracle, he is hungry for battle.
Oh, not sure what that was, but it feels like this is a game-losing move for 5 men.
For these barracks mid, clearing up an entire lane. And Team NIGMA, they've brought that net worth disadvantage down to 0 and even a slight lead for themselves. But even a repair kit not defending up against double catapult and the Alacrity Void. As Miracle has Chronosphere once more. Zippy, dangerous place to be, but they jump in with Chessie, lift up the Puck. Can't finish him off, and the Chronosphere's there. He landed onto 2, the Cataclysm, Misery, and Zippe, both about to fall. They've cleared them both up, and one doesn't have buyback. Venomancer returns as the Spectre does dive very deep with the help of the Supernova. Maybe they can swing this fight, and they get the Poison Over out. But the RP, Miracle has to run away. Can't fight into the RP. The Ice Wall will try and slow the advance here of 5 men, but Miracle jumps back in. The Void wants to fight. Yule's into Meteor Hammer, landing and connecting onto the Void, but he's so tanky. Even with the poison, the damage of a time, he battles through and kills the Spectre off. Miracle with a double kill now, and he's going to go for more. The triple for your Void. Give him the Ultra. Miracle, the 1-man Faceless Void show now as NIGMA looking to close this one out. 3 heroes with no buyback on 5 men. Phoenix and Puck with so much left to do.
Yeah, I believe this is game Gary. Faceless Void with Alacrity has enough to actually go for the throne. Still Aegis up and running for 40 seconds. Only 2 heroes alive.
And the buyback from Magnus.
Back.
Is he going to buy Boots of Travel?
Yeah, he's going to buy Boots of Travel. He sold his
pipe?
Full pipe, and now coming back just to give some extra damage.
Hell yeah. Let's go kill Chessie. Chase him now. Focused here. Force. Onto the throne we go. Buyback from Wii as well. trying to TP out to the outpost and sprint into this mid
Vandal
lane. They
Region
need to finish this
kicked
game. Repair is there, and Chessie with a double kill. GH gone. Faceless Void going to get called up now, dragging back towards the fountain. They've got Magnus and Boyd with them both arriving soon. Meteor Hammer's about to land, but he time walks away from it. Still focusing the throne, hitting the building. Repair Kit, keeping 5 men in the game, and the Blink Call catches both the Blade Mail. Oh, Void is still alive. He got the Satanic off just in time. Silence up on the Dream Core snap, but the throne is falling. That is game. GG is called, and NIGMA tying things up 1-1 in this series. That was almost a 2-0 loss for them, though.
It was a close. 5 men chose a very bad fight. Even though they're showing up some really nice Dota today.
Just to get away from these poison attacks from Viper. So Wee's having a crack in time mid lane. Oh, they cask bottom. They catch him mid-dive. Misery can't escape now. He's been tapped by the Maledict. And Miracle's toying with him.
He just wanted to get the first blood for himself.
Dominated his lane. Gone back to the fountain to regen, and here we go. TP's bottom. We might start to see the Viper chasing Spectre around the map now to really shut Ace out of this match. Because Wee's arrival with a Stormhammer stun, catching out Ace with really nowhere to run. He's got to try and get back to the trees, but he's been slowed and taken out. Gone for 20 seconds. A 4-0 start. Net worth lead, though, actually in the hands of 5 men. Sand King and Prophet both doing exceptionally well. And now Pylite dying. Oh, gets the ward denied under his nose. Something like that pos fight. Oh, jumping up top. Trying to find that Viper mid as well. RMN with GH going to get closed off here by Chessie. Great Sprout blocks them out, and RMN is going to be a double kill for Chessie, looking for the triple. Can they finish off GH? There's no help from Sven or Magnus, and Ace's Spectre is going to close the gap with a dagger for the final hit from Chessie to get the triple. And now Prophet back in the game. So Zibbe inside that Sandstorm. Perfectly fine. Until maybe he walks into the Viper. Zibbe does have the backup of Chessie. They sprout Wee. He doesn't have any way to cut through the trees. So Sunray in the epicenter, and Wee completely isolated from the rest of his team. He's a little bit tanky, but there's enough heroes here from 5 men to clear him up.
He's gonna get killed in Misery,
gonna
actually.
die? He gets the trade.
I saw Zeus buying the Tome, but you have Phoenix in your own team who's level 5. I think you need to give Tome to Phoenix. Like, you're position 5, you're eventually gonna get the levels. Only thing that matters for you is to get level 6, and it's very important that your Phoenix get more levels. Good catch on the top, as you mentioned, and also I want to see Sanking just getting up straight up Blink Dagger in this game.
Looks like the Zeus is just going to be clearing out these waves, making sure it's not a free tier 2. As NIGMA do start gathering and converging down there around their Sven. As smoke comes. 5 men. Sand King with a Haunt to scout, and the TP forward finds the Viper. Wee turns with the Rod of Atos, down to half HP already. Kind of stuck in this Sandstorm, and the Supernova's there, and no one can touch it. The Viper is being annihilated by this Sand King, and they've got a bonus kill as well. All the way off to the right-hand side, they've taken down Pylite Die, but the Sven needs help. He's got damage, but he doesn't have control. Now trapped inside the Sprout, he's being burnt down by the Sunray. Pops out his Hand of Midas onto one of the Treants, but Miracle's in a spot of bother here. He's going to try and turn and nearly kills off Chessie, to be fair. Dodging the shockwave, well played by the Prophet.
Arman's out of
close
mana.
battle as they do jump in. Mind Control gets the Chessie Prophet.
Even should get a kill on Witch Doctor, but does not want to chase.
Well, here is that move from NIGMA. They are all bottom, wanting that tier 2. Sentry just on the edge, but Zibbe in a very good position in the trees here. Will keep the Sandstorm going. And potentially NIGMA think about the dive. There it is. The Blink RP catching the Sand King. They need the chain stuns, and my goodness, do they have them. Thunder God's Wrath is gonna be used by Pylite Die. Not entirely sure for what reason.
And that's a freebie tier 2 tower on the bottom lane. Same goes for the top.
It wasn't a freebie top. GH was, I don't know, a fraction of a second away from denying it. The right click was very close as Misery gets hit by the Rod of Atos, but Chessie with Ace. They both arrive with a Haunt and the TP. There's global presence onto Wee.
Good
the
body
Viper See ya, buddy, and now the Invis rune for mind control, but he's dusted up. They still do see him, trying to track back behind the tier 1 tower, and they've revealed him. Skewer's back, but Ace is taken with him. Gets the double kill as 5 men. Now the BKB from Chessie shown off, silencing our men as they come in to defend their tier 1 mid with only a couple of heroes.
It's time to go Roche.
Roshan is at 4,000, 3,000 HP. He's about to die, and he's going to drop an item.
Literally shaking right now. Guys, is it in? He actually put the Clarence in instead of picking.
Someone has to ping it.
Ping it out. Aegis, it's ready.
Lacoste, is it in yet?
It is.
Very good. Powerful move by Ace, picking up the Aegis, and they've already killed off GH. A good stun onto the Sand King. Onto the Sven from the Sand King, but he turns with his God Strength, whacks into Zibe and clears him up. The bug is down. And Spectre on the retreat. The BKB God Strength of Sven is a sight to behold. They're still trying to catch up to her, but Ace is pretty speedy, and the Shadow Amulet there revealed by the dust. Pylai die. He's going to get cleared up here by Wee from the low ground. NIGMA defending inside their own jungle. RMN with the Holy Locket rush. Getting into Glimmer Cape next. Wee's going to TP to Outpost. And they saw Chessie pushing top. He's going to make his way into the trees. I don't think they saw... Oh, they did. They pinged him. They know where he is. So, the skewer there. And Chessie, BKB is going to get cancelled out by the RP. They're coming in with the damage. The Haunt's flying out. And in comes Ace, looking to battle GH. Chessie's still alive. Cutting through the trees. He's dusted. He's running. He's sprinting away. Miracle will finally claim his life. But Ace is going wild onto Wee. Now the Aghanim Scepter from Miracle. Gets him on top of the Spectre. Obstacle strength and takes her out of the fight. 5 men, what have they got left? Well, Santi's being chopped into pieces! Slain where he stands, and the Maledict's onto Ace will make short work of the Spectre. There's no Supernova, no Zeus, and nothing left for 5 men to give. Down to 1 man now, as 4 of them are all dead. A monumental performance from him. 8, 1, and 5, looking pretty good. All thanks to that early tri-lane, where they safeguarded his farm from the very get-go. And they jump and skewer. Misery gets caught out. Does he have a chance to dive? He's used up, the Death Ward's out, and the Supernova's forced. Stormhammer, the 4-man stun! Beautiful! Ravage from Zibe! In comes the Prophet, but he hasn't BKB'd, so he is all stunned up. Now he turns it. And into that Stormhammer they go, but the RP from Mind Control's just as gorgeous as the Burrow Strike. And the triple kill comes through for Miracle, and in they go. They want the Rampage. They want the team wipe. They give it to Miracle. Come on, Ace. Where is it? There's no Aegis over in the Roche pit. You can't go pick that up from game 2. It's not there anymore. No, you can't. Runaway toss. In comes Sven, and the Rampage comes.
It looked like a very promising fight. Zibe landing a 4-man Burrow Strike with the Sandstorm, but...
Hand of Midas. Very nice. Keep that efficiency going, Miracle. He's on the offensive here. Look at him go. Who's he going to find? Oh, it's Zibe, is it? Hello. Where's the reveal? Dust from Mind Control. Burrow Strike buys a second of respite. He's going to have to BKB here, maybe, Miracle, as the Haunt arriving. BKB, turn and fight, and he blows up Misery.
He's still alive. Two-shotted.
What you want?
Edge, do they have reveal?
Oh, they do see him. He does finally die. And now the Death Ward down as they try and focus down Ace. The Spectre's in trouble. Drag him back into the Nether Toxin. The pings come out and Ace is down. They get 1 kill. 5 men. They remove Miracle. But the price they pay is substantial. Well, things have stalled here. Spectre. 8,000 net worth behind the Sven. I had to do the maths like several... Oh, Pylai die? Pylai die? Oh, he's going okay. But they can see him. They're diving tier 3. It's NIGMA getting the target they want. And they've got 4 heroes here to defend Mind Control as well. Even if he gets sprouted, I think he's just fine anyway. While Sven with a double damage rune. Oh, Ace, where are you going? Can you hide in the trees?
He's not gonna find him. But look at the itemization on NIGMA's heroes. You have Witch Doctor with the Glimmer Cape and the Holy Locket, Voodoo Restoration, maxed out. You have Guardian Greaves on mag. Like, you have the Holy Trinity of the items. You have Pipe, you have Guardian Greaves. Zibe just deleted from the game.
Yeah, they chased him a little bit. There was some good juking from the Sand King, but they've also found the Spectre. RMN and Mind Control trying to pair up together, but they've kind of cocked that one up. The Skewer takes him away from the Death Ward, and now the Haunt with the Manta Style allows Ace a little bit of a retreat, but he's got pathing issues. He went low ground and back to high ground, and that's allowed NIGMA to catch up again. Skewered back into the Nether Toxin, and that's him done. Dead for 75 with buyback, but without Haunt.
Spectre did not buy a new item for 10 minutes. At the moment, she's saving 4,000 gold. Now, NIGMA will knock on your tier 3 towers. There's Haunt.
That's not knocking Lacoste, that's a battering ram as Sven diving for the Zeus, kills him off by the tier 4, the Supernova's finished off. And every teamfight ulti ability or whatever you got for 5 men is just going down the drain. Nice stun, blink initiation, Sand King's in with the Thunder God's Wrath, but Sven just whacks him down into the grave and 6 feet under. Chessie does TP forward, but Sven is still battling here. The skewer back in, and I think 5 men are just done. They can't fight into this. Spectre's chasing forward. Sand King wants a blink stun. He wants the Sven so badly, but Sven, he jumps to low ground with a Stormhammer. And Zippe, he's stuck here now. Viper, Witch Doctor, and the Sven, they've got another stun to come as the dust is not there. No reveal. Zippe, 2-man stun, but it's not enough damage. They've got the Rod of Atos, and there's Miracle continuing his mega kill streak.
That Guardian Greaves keeping them alive for a very long time, providing them extra regen, extra armor.
It might just be one team fight left in the tank here for 5 men. And they've got some tools to use though. Supernova level 2, back up. Thunder God's Wrath ready in 20 seconds.
This is the smoke. They will enter the base from the lane that they already killed.
Oh, this is huge. Can they find... Oh, they see a sentry placed down. Sven, who wants to go in. The Sand King is going to dodge it with a blink away. And now Miracle. Where's his BKB? He pops it a little late. Half HP for the RP. There's Mind Control taking out Twilight Dies. Chessie does get hit by the big old Maledict. Massive AoE circle. And Sven, still holding onto Satanic, gets hit by the Meteor Hammer though. In come the Chain Stuns. No! Zippe gets lifted. GH saves the day. So now Miracle can turn and play Dota 2 as he'll cleave through Zippe and look for the Supernova now. The egg is gone, and 5 men left stranded with only 2 heroes alive. Skewer back Chessie's Prophet, and this is all they have left, the lonely, lonely Spectre. And even she won't last too long.
And there it is, double G's dropped in the old chat. Good performance, good showing from NIGMA. I think what happened in game number 1 really affected 5 men and the way they played the game number 3.
I get game 2 for sure, definitely an issue for their morale.